The Dallas Cowboys have made a statement about their offensive identity, and it starts in the backfield with their commitment to Javonte Williams. Re-signing the 25-year-old to a 3-year, $24 million deal signals far more than just continuity at running back. It tells you exactly how this organization views its championship window and how it plans to support Dak Prescott moving forward. After a career-best season with over 1,200 rushing yards and 11 touchdowns, Williams didn't just earn a payday. He forced Dallas to rethink its recent philosophy of cycling through low-cost backs. This is a franchise that has historically leaned on dominant rushing attacks, and the front office clearly believes Williams can anchor one again. What makes this decision fascinating is the timing. The Cowboys didn't wait for the chaos of free agency. They acted early, avoided a bidding war, and secured a player whose physical running style perfectly complements their passing game. Williams gives Dallas something it has lacked since the prime years of Ezekiel Elliott, a tone-setting runner who wears defenses down and closes games. His ability to generate yards after contact transforms the offense from finesse to balance, and that balance is what playoff football demands. When weather worsens, when defenses tighten, when explosive pass plays disappear, teams that can impose their will on the ground survive. Dallas is betting that Williams is the piece that keeps their offense from becoming one-dimensional. This move also quietly reshapes how defenses must prepare for the Cowboys. With a credible rushing threat, play action becomes lethal again. Linebackers hesitate. Safeties creep forward. Passing lanes open. Suddenly, the burden on Prescott changes from carrying the offense to orchestrating it. That distinction matters in January football. It reduces turnover risk and increases efficiency, two factors that historically separate contenders from pretenders. If Williams repeats anything close to his 2025 production, Dallas could field one of the most balanced attacks in the league. If you're enjoying this deep breakdown of the Cowboys strategy and want more analysis that goes beyond headlines, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications right now, because this offseason is shaping up to define the next era of Dallas football. The running back conversation inevitably brings the franchise's history into focus, where legends still cast long shadows. No discussion of Cowboys backs is complete without acknowledging Emmitt Smith, the NFL's all-time leading rusher and the gold standard for durability and production. Behind him stands Tony Dorsett, whose explosive playmaking defined another era of dominance. Elliott's career, now seemingly at its conclusion, sits somewhere between legacy and what could have been. His early seasons suggested he might challenge those names, but the physical toll of the position arrived quickly. That reality is exactly why the Williams contract carries risk. Running backs can decline suddenly, and Dallas is wagering that his best years are still ahead, not behind. While the offense appears stabilized, the defense is entering a period of transformation under new coordinator Christian Parker. His vision reportedly includes a shift toward a 3-4 base scheme and a more flexible, deceptive approach. This isn't just a playbook tweak. It requires different body types, different skill sets, and potentially an entirely new roster construction philosophy. For years, Dallas relied on familiarity and continuity on defense, even as results plateaued. Parker's arrival suggests a willingness to break from that cycle, but change at this scale is rarely smooth. Players recruited for one system often struggle in another, and front offices must decide whether to adapt personnel or compromise scheme. The pass rush situation illustrates that dilemma perfectly. The uncertain future of defensive end Sam Williams highlights how thin the margin for error has become. Once viewed as a promising disruptor, injuries and inconsistency have clouded his trajectory. If Dallas lets him walk, they create another hole to fill. If they retain him, they gamble on untapped potential. Meanwhile, draft speculation suggests the team could target a young edge rusher early, but history shows rookie pass rushers rarely deliver elite production immediately. Building a dominant front typically requires patience, depth, and multiple waves of talent, not a single draft pick. The linebacker unit may be the most urgent concern of all. Injuries, underperformance, and roster turnover have left the middle of the defense unstable. Players like DeMarvion Overshown embody both the hope and frustration of the position, dynamic when available, unavailable too often. Without a reliable presence anchoring the second level, even strong defensive lines struggle because explosive plays slip through. The Cowboys face a critical decision. Invest heavily in a proven veteran, spend premium draft capital, or attempt to develop young players already on the roster. Each path carries risk, and choosing incorrectly could waste the prime years of their offensive core. Protection for Prescott is another storyline gaining momentum, particularly with draft prospects like Olavavega-Ione drawing attention. Interior offensive line play rarely generates headlines, but it determines whether an offense functions smoothly or collapses under pressure. A dominant guard can neutralize interior pass rushers, maintain pocket integrity, and enhance the running game simultaneously. For a team investing heavily in its quarterback and running back, reinforcing the line becomes not a luxury, but a necessity. Championship teams are built from the inside out, and Dallas appears increasingly aware of that reality.